Hey guys, it's Cauliflower. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the favorites of February, or as I like to put it, the monthly favorites, because that's what this video is. It is stuff that is compiled over the month of things that I've been using and loving, and some things that I've been using and not loving so much. And this month, because I've been using quite a bit of stuff, or kind of like hauling a lot of stuff, I have a lot of things in front of me that I do really enjoy and a little bit that I didn't enjoy. So let's get started with this video. All right, so let's get started with skincare, because of course skincare, without it, we can't put on the canvas that we have day after day. So I've been using these two serums pretty much every day of my life right here, these two guys. This one is from Innisfree. This is an intensive hydrating serum, and it has green tea in it, green tea root. I have been using this every single day before makeup, right after cleansing. I love this stuff. It is so nice and feels really nice on the skin. It gives me that kind of like feeling of just putting another splash of water with the moisturization that it has in it. It's all natural. It smells really nice. I look forward to putting this on every day. It smells just so really refreshing and natural. It doesn't have any of those like fragrances or over fragranced. And it is a natural, no parabens, no phthalates, no, any of that stuff in there. And then the other one is from VV. I got this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, one of the two. This is their Hello Sunshine Serum. And again, when I combine it with this one every single day, I've noticed that my skin is getting brighter. I'm getting less breakouts. I'm thinking that my skincare routine is kind of just really working for me. I think this is a vitamin C serum. I will list all the ingredients that this has in it to let you guys know what I am putting on my face. But I have been loving this so much this month, and you guys can pick this up at Marshall's or TJ Maxx if you do happen to see this. It was very inexpensive. I think normally it's about $17, but I got it for like half that price at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. So that is the beginning of that. Next, I want to talk about, of course, foundation. I have two foundations from this month. Let's just get that out of the way, because everybody here on YouTube has been talking about the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear foundation, which I have to chime in and say that I completely agree. It is an amazing drugstore foundation. I am wearing it today. Mine is in the color 425, which is a perfect color for me. Whether I use this with a brush or with a sponge, couldn't get the word out, it just looks flawless. It looks so nice. It stays nice all day, no matter what I put on top of it. If I use like really nice dewy moisturizers or highlighters or what have you, everything comes through, and it doesn't look cakey or anything of that nature. By the end of the day, it looks still as good as when I first applied it. This is about $11.99. I got this off of Amazon, but you can buy this pretty much everywhere. You can get it at Ulta, you can get it at any drugstore, and Amazon as well. So absolutely wonderful. If you have not picked it up yet, what are you waiting for? And the next foundation I want to talk about is probably not new to YouTube, but it is new to me. It is from NARS. It is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and mine is in the color, of course it is, in light shell. Now, when I first received this, I thought it was going to be way too light, because if you look at that bottle, it is about 6 shades lighter than my actual skin tone. But when I put it on, I don't have that issue. It kind of like, almost like those things that are like the mood things, mood enhancing, where it just kind of formulates to your skin tone. Well, this did that, and I love this as well, as much as I love the L'Oreal. The same thing, it covers your face completely. I don't want to say covers your face completely. It just gives you a really nice satiny finish. It is 24 hours. It lasts all day. It is gorgeous on the skin, and it does give you a little bit of a dewiness. Not too much, not overly, but I really do. I've been waiting to try this, and I'm so glad I finally did, because now it's a favorite. All right, let's move on to, well, you know what? Let's move on to some stuff that I have here, facial stuff, powder-wise. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so Maybelline has redeemed themselves to me as far as like powders are concerned. Usually I'm not a big Maybelline powder fan, and not the loose powder, the one that Manny MUA recommended last year that I said was one of my worst. I hated it. But they redeemed themselves with this one, the Maybelline Superstay full coverage. This is 16 hours. It's not 24 hours, which I like that claim. That's more of a realistic claim than 24 hours. But anyway, this is an amazing, amazing powder. I love this stuff. The second it goes on, it just smooths those pores like no tomorrow and smooths my under eyes and everything else. Like, I love using this powder. And especially with my L'Oreal 24-hour fresh wear, it just works really nice. The balance is really nice. It just makes everything look smooth and just really porcelain-like. And like I said, Maybelline has redeemed themselves because I wasn't a big Maybelline powder fan for a little bit, but you know, they came back strong. So proud of you, Maybelline. Of course, I forgot concealer. I want to talk about this because at first, when I first tried it, I really didn't like it. And there's some things about this I don't like, but I am going to talk about it anyway. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. When I first tried this, I have to tell you guys that I was like, what is this? First of all, the smell of this is awful. If you can get past the smell of like caulking, then you will be okay, because it's exactly what this concealer smells like. It smells like caulking. It's not a good smell. But as far as this doe foot applicator, I know everybody compares it to Tarte's Shape Tape. And yes, it is very similar to Tarte's Shape Tape, but I like this better than Shape Tape. I can never say Tarte's Shape Tape. Tarte Shape Tape. I like it better than Tarte's Shape Tape. I can't do it because it's not as cakey. When I first tried this, the bad thing I think I did is maybe it was the foundation I was using, but it literally, when I was applying it with the beauty sponge, it literally started to come off. I'm like, what is happening? But then I used it with the L'Oreal foundation, which it works with perfectly. And you know what? Maybe I'm going to stick with working with just the same brand on brand, because it seems to work a lot better and it doesn't come off and it looks really, really nice. It does dry down. You have to be careful with this a little bit, because once you kind of apply it, and if you're not quick with your finger, with a brush or with a sponge, it's going to dry down on you. But I do like the way it dries down. It's not like a dry down like a cement dry down. It's a dry down like a nice finish, and I love it. I really, really do love it. If you can get past the caulking smell of this, it is a really great concealer. Okay, moving on, I want to talk about another face powder. This is a higher end face powder, and you saw me use this on a try this or try it on, get ready with me first impressions. It is from Becca. I did get this in a Sephora, kind of like a favorites box, and it is Becca's water powder. This stuff is so amazing. I love this stuff. This is like pure silk in a powder going on your face, and it feels amazing. Like, I just look forward to using this, because another one that feels really good on the skin. It is so finely milled, and it is so smoothing. I love this powder. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. I probably will purchase another one once this runs out. The only thing I don't like is you can't close it properly. But I have been loving this so much. Again, Becca with the packaging. This is like ridiculous. Once you try to like twist this back on, it doesn't want to go back the right way. Okay, now we have it. And yeah, it kind of, you know, you got to be careful of the little mesh thing that's underneath it, because once you close the top of this, if you don't use all the powder that you poured out, the excess is going to fly everywhere. So, you know, they can do better with the packaging, but the powder itself is amazing, and I have been loving it. All right, let's talk about some highlights. I have 3 here, and you know what? It's unfair to bring one of them into this because I just got it, but it's going to be an honorable mention. I'm going to mention 2. These 2 right here. Let's talk about this little guy, which is from Jouer. This is Jouer's Cream Highlight in Crystal. Again, I use this in a first impressions, try it on. And I love this because it has this little bit of a shift, like a pink, purpley, almost like a blue shift. It is really, 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 really pretty. That is not going to do it any doggone justice. I don't even think you're going to be able to see what I'm about to show you. but it is so gorgeous on the skin, and it doesn't take off the rest of your makeup, which is what I really love about this. I just like the fact that it's like this duochrome highlighter, but it's very, very blingy and subtle at the same time. Like if you shift a certain way, your face, you know, kind of gives it that luminescent with a little bit of the pink, the lavender, and the blue. I love that. And I've been really loving Jouer's products again, so definite favorite. And the other one, oh, I'm wearing this today. This is from Dose of Colors. This is the Supreme Glow in Milk and Honey. Honey, 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 like Rich Lux says. This is absolutely stunning. Stunning. I am wearing it today. It is one of the most beautifully, finely milled, blingy, over the moon highlight. It is so gorgeous. I am just out. I'm just out of my mind about this highlight. And I've been wearing it a few times, and every single time it looks the same. It doesn't change on me. It doesn't kind of clump up or show texture or anything like that. It's just this really nice, like that micro milled glitter, but it looks really kind of dewy, and it just wakes up your entire face. It is so, so pretty. If you have the means, pick this up. I highly, highly recommend this from Dose of Color. And of course, the honorable mention, which it's not only because of the highlight in here, it's because of the blushes. And that's from Becca's Choly and Malika, their collab. This is an absolute stunning palette, really is. I am loving these two. Actually, I love all of them. I'm wearing this today, the bronzer. I am wearing this, and I started to put this on, but then I put on the Dose of Colors. But this is my favorite in the whole thing, this blush right here. It is so, so pretty. It's absolutely stunning. I think this is going to be my go-to for spring and probably summer. You know, I said Becca was boring last year. I'm having to eat my words. This is an absolutely amazing, amazing palette. I'm so glad I picked this up. Definite favorite. Okay, I want to also mention this blush as well as my favorite. This is so wonderful, and thank you, Kathleen Lights, because I took her suggestion. This is Buxom's Wanderlust. I'm wearing that today too as well. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous, right up my alley blush. This is a perfect pinky mauve blush. It is so smooth and so beautiful on the skin. It looks so gorgeous. It's kind of very similar to the Becca and Chloe, but this is just so natural looking. Like, I love it. I'm absolutely loving like all of these, because my skin, everything that I'm doing to my skin, everything looks so good and glowing. It doesn't look like I'm putting on makeup. It actually looks really healthy, and that is what I'm really going for nowadays as I'm getting older. So this Buxom is such a great product. Another one that I highly, highly recommend. Okay. Let's go into, of course, my other favorite thing, which is eyeshadows. And let's see. Don't tell me I only have one thing in eyeshadows. That's amazing. I think I do. Oh, no. If you guys are wondering what kind of eyelashes I am wearing on my eyes today, I just started this new service, which is like $1 lash club or something to that effect. And these are their luxury mini lashes. Yeah, it is the $1 lash club. These are their mini luxury mink lashes. These are absolutely stunning, and I cannot even believe like how easy they were to apply. And I'm not one for like these mink lashes, because I think they're just like so thick, and like you can barely work with them because they're heavy, but these really feel nice, and I just thought that I'd share that little tidbit with you. Okay, moving on to eyeshadow. Unfortunately, I am missing, and I thought I had it with me, but I don't, the very palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today, which is my Natasha Denona Mini Lila palette. This I was shocked at, because I did not expect to really love this little, like, you know, mini palette, which for the life of me I can't find right now. I know I brought it out with me with the rest of my stuff, but for some reason it just kind of disappeared. But anyway, I love these colors. I am wearing them on my eyes today. It just works. These 5 little colors that you get in this little palette, you don't think much of it, but honestly, I've been loving playing around with it. Like, you can just, there's 2 separate darker purples, and then there's a beautiful gold and the beautiful dark blue like I'm wearing on my eyes right now. So easy to use, so easy to blend, and I just fell in love with it. And I do want to get some other Natasha Denona mini palettes. If this is an indication of the rest of how Natasha Denona does shadows, well then I'm gonna have to hop on board on that one. Okay, and the next one that I fell in love with and purchased this month is from Huda. It is the Huda Beauty. This is their Ruby Obsessions, the red one. Her red Ruby Obsessions, the red one. Yeah. You know what, Huda is very controversial. I know that a lot of people, I know Jeffrey's not a big fan. Sorry, Jeffrey, but she makes some pretty damn good shadows. These are right up my alley because these are all those types of warm colors that I just absolutely love, and she does them really, really well. The cranberries, the dark orange, this light peach orange, and then these shimmers are absolutely, absolutely stunning. Like, they are just stunning. I have had a few looks with these. It's almost like I made like teardrops. I've had a few looks with these and I've been really enjoying them. I love Mercury because I've been able to purchase like so many higher end palettes at half the cost of what they normally go for. But I think I only paid a few bucks less than it normally is. I know it's like 25. I think I paid like 19 or 20 for this on Mercury. It was so worth it. It's a great palette. Trying things out, not really sure how I feel about them, but I was supposed to talk about this one last month and I didn't because it just escaped me. This is from Bite Beauty. This is their double-ended lipstick. I think this might have been either a Sephora perk or what have you, I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you, Bite Beauty is so underrated on YouTube. I love, love, love Bite Beauty's products. I'm wearing this color on my lips today. I'll put it down in the description box what this color is. It is absolutely stunning. I love it. Bite Beauty doesn't dry out on me. It doesn't cake up on me. It doesn't do that weird crusting thing, because Lord knows I'm using so many different lip masks and lip products to kind of help the, dryness and dehydration of my lips, because it just happens this time of year. That's the way it is. I don't get that with this. These are true to form with their colors. They're creamy. They're beautiful. They last a very long time. I have eaten with this. I have, drank with this, and it'll still stay on my lips. I absolutely adore Bite Beauty lipsticks. And the next thing is not a lipstick. This is from e.l.f. And remember I said I've been using scrubs and lip masks and all of that stuff. And even though those are all great, I go back to the tried and true, because let me tell you something, okay? Is this any indication? And this is a brand new bullet that I just got from my last e.l.f. haul. This is probably the best lip exfoliator there is out there. And it is so easy to use because you're just, opening up the little lipstick bullet, applying it, rubbing it into your lips, and then you are good to go. And it's $3. And I have $20 ones. I have Jeffree Star ones. I have ones that, you leave on overnight. And they're okay, but they do not do what this one does for me on a daily basis. So still a favorite, even though it's an OG favorite. Eyeliner. Let's talk about the eyeliner that I love. And it is a sample. I got this. I don't know how I got this. I don't remember. Maybe it was free when I purchased a bunch of Maybelline things from Ulta, but this is the Maybelline Lasting Drama eyeliner. This is outstanding. Like, amazing, amazing, amazing. It is so creamy. It is so, like, that's literally me just like touching it. I am not even applying any pressure. That's me just barely touching it. It's so creamy. It really kind of reminds me of mine from the gel liner from Smashbox, which no, not the Smashbox one. That's the one I hated. There's another one that I really loved. It might have been Smashbox. I have to check on that. But anyway, this one is amazing. It is creamy. It is long lasting. I have it on my inner corner, on my, inner lash. I didn't put it on my lower lash because I'm wearing a nude one by Pixie, but this is so, so good. And I'm really glad that I got it as a sample, because once that's done, I am purchasing that full size. Yeah. All right, mascaras. Okay, are we ready for me to be boring again? Because I have 3 here. 3 that I've been using nonstop, and all of them with my lash, my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. All of them, because they work so amazingly well with that primer. I should have thrown that in my favorites, so I'm just going to give it a shout out by just saying my Lash Voluminous Primer by L'Oreal is amazing for mascara. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's go with today's. Today's is the I think you are Wonder Wand from Chiate. I'm wearing that today. You can't tell because I'm wearing these lashes, but I love this. This is amazing. It's really, really lengthening, and it gives you that kind of like spidery but not clumpy kind of a look. I love that. I think I got this probably in one of the subscription services. I don't remember when or how, but it's been really good. Oh my God, this Thrive one. I can't stop using this Thrive one. And the funny part about this is when I know I'm gonna go, here's how I am. Either I'm gonna go to therapy, I use this because I'm always crying. And this is like the most cry-proof, foolproof mascara there is. This Liquid Lash Extreme Mascara from Thrive Cosmetics. They are not cheap, by the way. Mind you, they're not cheap. I got this in a subscription service, but hopefully they will still send more because this is a really, really good, sort of like a tubing mascara. It kind of like, at the end of the night, you will have to like peel it off of your eyelashes, but actually I don't mind it because it doesn't smear everywhere. And when I use any kind of takeaway, like any makeup remover, like my Sunday Riley or my Basha, it just kind of like deposits, takes it off very, very easily. It all deposits like at the ends instead of smears, is what I'm trying to say. It is really great, great, great stuff. And then I've been talking about this MAC one. I talked about it last month. I'm going to talk about it again. It's boring. I know, I know. This is the lengthening and defining, and I don't think I liked it when it was in the smaller tube. For some reason, it just didn't work as well as the full size. I don't understand that, but it didn't. But yeah, I absolutely fell in love with this mascara. It is clumpy looking, but it doesn't go clumpy looking on your lashes. And yeah, so my three favorites are return favorites, but that's okay. I don't have an issue with that. Let's talk about something that has nothing to do with makeup, nothing to do with anything but your internal self, lifestyle. Let's call it lifestyle, perhaps. And it is kombucha. I have been on such a kombucha kick for the last couple of months now. I think maybe over the last 4 months now. And I know it's funny because I have a video of me actually trying one from Trader Joe's, which was like my first time ever trying kombucha, and it was gross. But then I got really used to it after I tried to sample other ones. And this is my favorite right here from Health Aid. This is their kombucha and ginger lemon. I like their Pink Lady Apple. I like their Cayenne Cleanse. I like, there's another brand that I love, and I love Lavender Melon. I think it's Kavita. And then I actually started trying this one today. This is from GTS. This is Synergy and Watermelon Wonder. And I actually... it's got a hint of it. It's almost like Jolly Rancher soda. That's what it tastes like to me. Like it's like Jolly Ranchers and just like a lot of seltzer, but it's really, really good. I want to do a whole video on just like what I've been doing for myself internally these days, like my skincare and well, that's external, but like what I've been taking and eating, and talk about the kombucha and what it's been doing for me personally. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. But before we get to any more of that, we're just going to move on with the video to my favorites. And yeah, we have a couple. Not many, not many. I'm actually pretty happy with the fact that there's only 4 out of a ton of stuff that I've been trying this month. But let's go with something I purchased at Marshall's. This one right here, this is, I call this my gym palette, because when I go to the gym, yes, I do put on makeup, but I put light makeup on, and then I use this on my eyes because I'm rest assured to know that it is absolutely not pigmented. This has got no pigment whatsoever, and if it does, it has very, very light wash of color. So even though I'll still be using this for the gym, I was really sorely disappointed in this Ellen Tracy golden metallic and matte eyeshadow palette. By no means does this stay on your eyes. By no means is it a pigmented palette. It really isn't. You're not going to tell by anything I'm going to do at the moment, because it's not. It's really, really not. It actually, the swatches do it better justice than when I put it on my eyes, because once I start putting it on my eyes, it starts to disappear. And I'm like, okay, that's great. Well, at least now I have a gym palette. All right, moving on. You guys saw me try this on camera. This is from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. This is her stick foundation in Banana. Now, hear me out, because it's not exactly a hated product, but it's not exactly what I'm going to continue to use it for, because as a foundation, No, ma'am. This thing is so dosh darn harsh to work with. It is very tuggy and it does not blend well whatsoever. What I will be using this as is an under eye concealer because it works very nicely as that. But on my skin, like, it was very patchy. It didn't stay. It kind of moved in areas. And like I said, it was tuggy. Like, if I had to apply it with a brush, it was very hard to do so. And if I have to go in with a beauty blender, I'm assuming I'm going to have to wet it and all that nonsense. And I have a feeling that it's just going to like patch up and look really, really wonky. So I don't want to do that. But I am going to keep it because I'll use it for my under eyes. It works for that. The next is this little pencil from the Balm. And usually the Balm, I love your products, but this one in Mr. Right Now is Mr. No Now. Because, let's just see, it does absolutely nothing. Where is the writing? Where is the pigment? Literally, I'm scraping my arm to get any kind of color payoff out of that. That is what it looks like. Now, mind you, this could be old because I did get it through GlamBot. But even so, a pencil like that shouldn't be that difficult to apply. I'm not even going to try and put this near my eyes. Again, it was enough for me swatching it and trying to keep swatching it, and I'm just going to throw it right in the garbage. So yes, sorry about that. And the last product I want to talk about, and again, nothing against this company because I wanted to like this, but it's Gerard Cosmetics, and this is their Supreme Lip Cream. And this one is in Destiny. You guys saw me try this as well on camera. I just don't like this formula. I don't know what it is. Like, it felt, when it went on, it felt fine, like it was moisturizing and everything, but then it kind of just did the corner thing and it kind of ran underneath and bled. And I don't know why I'm smelling it. It smells pretty good. It smells like candy, actually. I just don't like that formula. Now, I could try and work with it. I could try and work with it with other colors. But as a standalone, I mean, the color is gorgeous. Do not get me wrong. I don't mean the color. I mean the formula. The formula of it, it just does not work on my lips. It didn't look good at all. It gave me that kind of like butthole look. And I don't like this inner corner thing where it's kind of like dripping down. And no. Okay, that is it for my monthly, well, February's favorites and not so favorites. Make sure you guys check out my giveaway. I am including some of my favorites in that giveaway along with some other things that I have posted to Instagram and to my community page. If you have not seen that video, make sure you check out my community page where all of the details of the giveaway are going to be there. It's running for a couple of weeks, so you have plenty of time. Make sure that you share alike, because the more you share and the more you let me know you share, the more you're entered. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Now it's time to go play Where Did Natasha Denona Disappear To?